Hola.
Hey, hey.
Oh ho.
You ready, Gabby?
I'm ready.
No?
I'm ready.
You ready, Selena?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Ready, Freddie.
Hi, guys.
What's up, guys?
Okay, so
Hi, Mark.
since y'all know we had a party this weekend,
Yes.
and
Party.
it was so much fun. We excuse me. We had we got to go to church
Yes,
before the
that's
party, and
They gave the little devils a blessing.
Oh my
yes, they
God.
put him.
It was actually really nice. They put him up in front of the stage and everybody clapped for them.
Yes, everybody was
Oh,
clapping.
that's cute. I wasn't able to go because I had to work.
Oh,
She took one for the team.
Good job.
See, I do things nice, people.
Nice.
Not
Nice.
nice. I'm nice. See?
And so then after the church, it was the party, the food and music and piñatas, and it was really fun. But Selena, do you want to give us a quick rundown?
Wait. I have a question. Why didn't you guys do like your own private mass?
Because it was gonna be
Like a full ass
mass, and it was gonna be
On
a
a
fuller
Saturday.
price, and it would.
It was going to be
on a
$1,000
Saturday.
per
Yeah,
mass.
so it was like a full mass dedicated, or we could just pay $40 and they could have
present
just
it there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Present there.
Okay.
So I kind of just took that route, and then it was gonna have to be on a Saturday, and my parents
Yeah.
work on Saturday,
Yeah.
so we decided to do it on a Sunday.
Oh, it's beautiful.
But it was really nice
It was
either
very
way.
nice.
Yeah.
It was very nice.
It was cool.
But yeah, we did a whole 3 years de presentación, and then by we is me and my brother Italia and Noelia. They're a month apart, so we decided to do something together, and it was really nice. They had their own dresses and everything, and then we had everybody came over. We had music, everything, and food. Well, I don't know. You guys could go ahead and tell the story.
Okay, well, I'll start because I'll just start with whatever I know, and then Pina can put her input, and everybody else could. Okay, Gabby, so this is what happened. Gabby doesn't know what happened, so we're going to tell Gabby the story, and you guys. Okay, so we're all sitting there. I get there a little bit late. My children, I had to work in the morning, and then my children had a game, and blah, blah, blah. So I'm sitting there in the front row, the front table. I had to buy a bottle. I had to buy a bottle for the front table.
Típico.
Right there, you know,
Should I
with
give
my
her a donation?
family. With my family. I told my mom, voy a ir a sentar con mi familia. And it was my suegra. My suegra and Angela.
I
and them.
see. I see.
So then I sat
Wait,
down.
who was the lady that was at church with you?
That's the suegra from TJ.
That's the one that did
That's the
Noelia's
one that
dress.
did the dress.
The one that was taking all the
she was
pictures?
really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I said hi to her. I did,
She's the tia
The one with the
Silvia.
short hair.
Yes, yes.
With
she-
that big old
okay.
badunk-a-dunk.
Oh,
That's
she
the
did
tia
that dress.
Silvia.
Yeah. She did Noelia's dress.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, so the tia Silvia did Noelia's dress. And we were sitting right there in the front. So then the musicos were right there, front row, and then
Everybody was having
everybody's having a good time, chilling. All of a sudden, I just hear call 911. When I turn around, the musicos' eyes are literally rolled back, and he's
guitarist.
like the guitarist, and he's like falling slowly, like
Slow motion.
slow motion for you. So I didn't know that the dad was a singer, and he like grabbed him and he like literally said, "Call 911." So then Pina was already on the phone. I seen her across calling 911, and then I'm over here calling 911.
There's
and
like
then
a bunch of people calling 911.
but it was crazy because they put you on hold.
Yes.
Like legitly on hold.
Yes,
so
they
then
did.
I was like, oh my God. So then the guy, like, he's like, okay, what's your emergency? And I was like, there's a man down. I don't know if he's been shot or what happened to him. Right?
lying.
Well, because, you know, in the area you live in, they don't give a shit. They're not going to show up. So
Okay.
I was like, he's down. Like, I don't know, you know, what happened. So they're like, oh, is this the same call? Somebody else is on the phone with it. So one of you guys have to hang up. But then Pina was like, they were already asking her further questions.
Yeah, okay.
So I was like, I will hang up. So then Pina's like, yeah, like hang up. So then I hung up. So the man is just passed out. And then my cuñada works for a doctor. Both
yeah.
of my cuñadas. And they were both there. And then all of a sudden one was like, I don't feel a pulse. And then the other one's like, I do. Like,
Oh
calm
my
down.
God.
You know, like,
whoever said I don't feel a pulse needs to reevaluate their career.
Like, it was just like, oh my God, right? So they were just like back and
But it was
forth.
crazy. Everybody was crowding him, and
Yeah,
we're like,
yeah.
no, like let
That's not
him
what you
breathe.
do.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So then they were like, fanning one down, and then I don't know, there was like all kinds of commotion going on. So finally, like he was kind of coming back.
Okay.
They said like he was dripping in sweat and like shivering, and then he was like throwing up. So they're like, he's having a seizure. Like, no, he's not. Like, everything kept going back and forth. Whatever. They finally set him down.
Everybody was doctors there.
Yeah, paramedics came. They sat down. All of a sudden, me and my cuñada were like standing over there, and then Agustin comes and he's like, "Well, I work for the post office, and tell him I gotta go to work for the post office." And we're like, "What the fuck does the post office have to do with this?" We were cracking up. He was drunk. I think he was drunk.
No, I think he wanted to let EMT know that he works for the post office. That means he does walking in the sun, and that doesn't affect him.
So he was presumiendo that he's healthy.
Okay. Because the dad, because the dad was like, "Oh, it was hot and the sun was hitting," but there was no sun, and it was.
I was like, wait a minute, no, because the sun was hitting this way.
But that day was windy as hell.
No, it was cold.
Yes, I know, but the sun where they were was here, and the sun hits this way. He was not in the sun.
No, he wasn't.
There was nothing to do with the sun, and then it turned out that he's diabetic. He has high blood pressure, and he had already been seen like a few months before that.
Okay.
So then I was like, oh my God. So then I just started saying, well, tell them they can go. And then they're like, they got to finish playing. So then I was like,
oh my God.
I didn't say that.
Well, somebody in the crowd right there was like, they got to finish playing. So then I was like, okay, so he needs to go, though. They need to call his wife, and he needs to go.
Pick him up. Yeah.
He ain't going to die up in my mama's house. I was like,
we ain't got no insurance up in
for all
here.
that kind of good stuff, you know? So then, whatever, they're like, oh, his heart's good, this is good, everything's good. But he kept throwing up. And then my cuñada was like, he's not good.
No, he's not.
He looks pale. He does not look good. He needs to go.
Yeah.
Like, he needs to be seen, you know?
Yeah.
So then I just told the dad, and I was like, well, tell the dad, like, tell him that, you know.
I was okay for them just to go. That's what I was thinking, that they were just gonna leave.
I mean, it's the only
It's the right thing to do. Yes.
Yeah, so it was pretty scary.
But the question is, did they keep playing?
Yes. When you're Mexican and you pay for the live band.
Oh my God.
The party
I felt
must
so
continue.
bad.
They
I felt
kept
so
going.
bad.
Yes, they kept playing. But now Bianca's brother plays the guitar, so he stepped in and did the guitar part.
that's good.
And the guy left with his wife or whatever. But
His wife.
yeah, it was scary. It was all this commotion. I was like, oh my God. Pero ahí siguieron los pinches
Meanwhile,
Mexicans ahí baile.
we did the piñata, we did the little pastelito, we did everything.
While paramedics was on scene.
Yes, because they were there for, I want to say, almost an hour. Almost an hour. So they did everything else. And then.
And nobody left.
No, nobody left. When they started playing, I was like, oh, they called a backup guy, right? And then they're like, no, that's Bianca's brother. And I was like, oh. I was like, I thought
You were
they had
like,
a
damn,
backup.
they were quick.
I was like, damn, I thought it was a backup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so no, so it just continued. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what happened at Selena's bash.
That's terrible.
And then
It was all this commotion.
Yeah, and then my table, they were like, they better play an extra hour, or they shouldn't charge us for an hour.
But
when he
it's
was
like
down.
reality.
Who was at your table, Josephine?
Everybody was
Donna,
tripping.
Agustin.
But in reality, it's situations
Terrible.
that you don't really count on it. So it was okay. It was okay for them to leave.
To leave,
It was
yeah.
okay. It was okay with me.
Like you weren't gonna say like, oh, they ruined our party because
Never, no,
like
no.
everybody was fine, but nobody left. Everybody still stood, and nobody cared.
Well,
I mean, not that
cares
they didn't
about
care
the
about
music
him.
and sense.
Like,
Like,
it
we're
was
there
like-
for other like for the girls, but yeah.
Yeah, it was
my
crazy.
God,
Yeah,
how
so-
scary.
No, I was sitting down with Noelia, right? And I was looking at the musicos, whatever, and she was eating. And then I've seen something fall and hit, but I thought it was the microphone stand with the,
She
with
thought
the
it was
mic,
like the mic drop.
and the phone. I thought that dropped until I was just like right there. And then the guy was like, call 911. And then I was like, oh, something happened. And then I seen how everybody was moving. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh my God, how scary.
Yeah, it was.
Please go get checked, gentlemen.
Because he's young. He's 38 years old.
Oh.
38, he's young.
Yeah, he is
And then
young.
and then somebody's like, "Oh, we should let his family know." And I was like, "The singer's his dad." Like,
I didn't know that was his
The
dad.
dad like broke down a little bit.
course.
Yeah, that's
it was
Scary.
scary. It was so scary.
Scary.
But that's what happened, guys.
Well, two suggestions there. The people at Josephine's table, be quiet. The people that work at the clinic, one of them needs to reevaluate her career.
No, I think there was
I'm
just
just kidding.
way too much
I'm
going
just
on.
It
kidding.
was way too
When
much.
it was like
Too
Alexa
much
was there,
input, too
like
much input,
Bianca
yeah.
was there, Angela was there, like they were all there, and then
They were
everybody was just like crowding.
So
Oh,
when
yeah.
I was
So
on
it's
the
like
phone with
that.
911 and
Yeah.
asking the questions, how old is he, blah, 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 I told everybody, back up, back
Yeah.
up. He needs air.
Yeah.
Everybody was hovering him. I
Yeah.
was like, move.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
crazy. It was,
Yeah.
it was like,
Well, the
so
good
fast.
thing is that Alexa was probably tipsy, and when that happened, she fucking light switched. She was right there. Like,
Oh, se despertó.
oh yeah. So if I'm dying, Alexa's drunk, I'm gonna still be saved. I'm gonna still be saved. I don't care. So now I know. Alexa, I'm gonna carry Alexa with me everywhere.
Don't
'Cause-
take Agustina and Donna at Josephine's table because
oh yeah, no. I'm
They
gonna move.
expect the full-ass
Alexa
musicals.
can't sit in that table no more. I gotta change her table for
No,
her.
I think Agustin got really scared because, that's like,
Those
are his
people
homies.
friends.
Yeah,
those are
those
his
are
like
his homies.
besties.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
got scared.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, no, sit down. You're not gonna play no more, bro. You're not gonna play no more. Like he's sitting down.
he's like, I need you for future parties. Sit
No,
your ass
so
down.
I guess I didn't catch on the part. I didn't catch on the part when they said it's too hot, and he's like, "No, I'm a mailman." And I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, he was trying to,
it was
trying
in
to
about
compare.
Agustin.
No,
He was even trying to give beer to the paramedics.
he's like, he's like, you guys want something to drink? He goes, I can get you a plate too. And he's
Wow.
my
No,
God.
I think he was trying to compare his situation where he walks and he's in the sun and blah 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 to the situation where the sun was
Wow.
sitting. Oh, you know what? Talking about that, your mom hired them for her birthday in June, so you guys
He
better
better be
check
on
out
his
his
A
medical
game.
records.
You better put an umbrella for his shade.
you
no,
better
he better come with a clear note from the
Yes.
doctor.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, a medical
Or have
a
his
medical
wife
clearance.
there. Or have his wife there just
Or
in
have
case
his
he has to go.
EMT on EMT on.
I don't know, but somebody said, and then somebody else said that.
He had
I
a
went-
newborn and
Yeah, I did. I did.
No. Somebody else said that the wife was at one of our events and she was fucked up pounding with him
Yes,
too.
she was.
So
They
see,
were
I don't know.
pounding.
We want the wife there too. There's gonna be multiple problems here.
Yeah, oh my God.
Okay, all I know is that we better have EMT on speed dial for your mom's birthday.
Can we
because-
hire
We
the-
need
the
we need to have
medical
friends.
nurses?
We need to have friends that already work there. Just park
In
up
low
in the
places?
front. Just park
Yeah.
in the front.
Oh
All
my
right, guys,
God,
we gotta
poor
go.
guy.
Selena gotta go.
Yes,
Poor
yes.
guy. Hope he feels better. Gentlemen, get checked. Drink some water.
Everybody,
Eat, rest. Peace
everybody.
out.
And don't forget to apply for the
Bye.
post office.
You won't get overheated.
Adios.